Okay, so we are stuffing my first turkey. Yeah, this is going to be a new experience for me, and I gotta say I'm not terribly excited about it because it requires me putting my hand up a turkey's ass, and up until this point I've had a little trepidation about that. So first we get the stuffing ready, and not just any stuffing, we're going to get Grandma's special stuffing ready. So in here we have one big huge ass bowl of dried breadcrumbs. In here we have exactly one onion sauteed in a shitload of butter because it is Easter and there's not really a whole lot associated with Easter that's healthy per se. So load it up on the butter. Recipe originally called for milk shortening, but butter is much better. On top of that goes one egg, exactly one egg. Not the chocolate variety. Easter Bunny is not typically your friend here. And 1 teaspoon of baking powder, which come to think of it, I think has already been pre-measured out for me here. So I'm just going to take it on the advice that it has been. Also in here is about a half teaspoon of paprika, half teaspoon of salt. Some poultry seasoning and other stuff. Yeah, yummy. I'm going to take it on the advice that maybe it has been, so at the risk of completely screwing things up, I'm going to add it anyway. Otherwise, I'm assuming she wouldn't have left it out. What's the worst that can happen, really, right? It's baking powder. I mean, honestly, pretty sure I can't screw it up at this point. You know, Easter dinner was awesome, the turkey was brilliant, except it had too much baking powder. Probably not. This is the part I'm nervous about. Okay. And future note, when you're doing this again, I would definitely recommend maybe not using your hands because, really, melted butter and onions coming out the stove, burn. And now I know for sure. But we're going to mix it up a little bit. Now, remember that it should be dry here. I think that means the bread maker just came on because it freaked the hell out of me there for a second. So we're mixing this all up. I would have liked to put a little bit of celery in here, but my sweetheart has admitted that celery blows unless you are using it to stew up a big pot of turkey guts or gravy, which is going on behind me, and I will give her credit, it does smell pretty darn good. Alright, so here goes nothing. So we're going to start with the turkey breast first, and stuff some little bits in there. This is not so bad. And I've been told not to be overly gentle about it, just to shove it in there. Which, let's face it, it's kind of hot when you think about it. Alright, but there's not really a lot of room in there, but we're going to see how much we can get in here. Don't be gentle, she said. Search your own punchline there. Alright, I think that's good. So, fold that little piece of skin back. And I did have some toothpicks here. What the hell did I do with them? I say. So poke that in there like that, like so. Okay. So far, so good. Now the less glamorous part, I think. Alright, rest. Start shoving up the turkey's ass. And, you know, there's not really any polite way to do this, unfortunately. So get acquainted with your turkey, well acquainted with your turkey. Having said this, this is the best part of a turkey dinner, honestly, so you can't really afford to be shy here, I guess. Oh, yeah. Oh. Believe me, it's good enough for the turkey too. He's gonna be telling all his friends later on, oh my god. This is kind of the part where I expect the turkey to be moaning, but I guess turkey's had better days. Whoops. Okay, so far so good. Gotta say, I've almost got it all in there, which is pretty good. Alright. There. One turkey stuffed. Hot or not? You be the judge. And then from there, we will just put it in the oven for half hour on 425, and then reduce it afterwards to 350 for another 3.5 hours. And that part I can get. So there you have it. My first turkey stuffed. Sexy or not, you be the judge.